Hey, 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 what's up?
I got this part. You got to put your hands up on this part.
Okay.
Right, here we go. Here we go.
There we go. All right.
All right, here you go. Put your hands up. Put your hands in the air. And wave it like you just don't care. Hands in the air. Yes, sir.
Move back a little bit.
What's going on, man?
What's happening, man?
How are you?
I'm good, good.
I ain't seen you since you turned into a grown man. I mean, I've seen you, but you know, I'm used to interacting with you like as a little kid.
Yeah.
I know you probably don't remember that, but like 1994, 95, when you was still with Immature as Batman.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yep.
We had some times when we hung out back in the day, man. I was thinking about that earlier, and we had a good time.
Yeah.
And Chris, and I'm gonna tell Chris this story when he pops on. And by the way, let me fill everybody in. Marques Houston is, of course, a singer in his own right. He had a bunch of R&B songs that he put out that you're familiar with. And he was with the group Immature from back in the day and now working as the cast of Howard High, which is on Urban Fix. And good show, too, by the way, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I got to tell you this story real quick so I can refresh your memory a little bit.
All right.
Tell Chris when he comes on. But Chris, years ago, this was back in 94. So I'm just starting my radio career in D.C. and I'm driving a van. Yeah. And I hear Chris come on the radio. He called from the airplane.
What?
He called from the airplane and he was on the radio and he said, yes, Immature is on their way to D.C.
Wow. I remember back in the day when you can call, had the little airplane phone.
Yeah, they had the phone.
You could swipe your credit card, go ahead and make the calls from the plane.
Chris said, Immature is on their way to D.C. I want y'all to come to the airport and welcome us to D.C.
Wow.
Woo, boy, it was pandemonium.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. The airport was packed. See, that was back in the day when you can actually have people come to the terminal.
Yeah.
Without a ticket. Yep, I remember that.
Right. And we had to lock arms and get y'all all the way through that. Oh, my God. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
But them used to be good times, man. Chris said, is there more around here school out yet? And we went in and sold all the record stores out.
Yep. That's what's up. That's how we had to do it, man, back in the day.
Right. Wasn't no social media and all that stuff back then.
Nope. It was all radio.
Right. Exactly. That's it, man. So how you been, bro?
I've been good, man. Just living life, man. Just relaxing. Just got married.
Yeah, congratulations on that too. That was just last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week.
Wow.
And, just a married man now, living that married life.
Wow. What's that like getting married? You didn't get to go on no honeymoon or nothing like that, did you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, originally our honeymoon plans we were gonna go out of the country, but we changed it up a little bit. We just kind of went to Santa Barbara, one of our favorite places that we like to go, and just kind of spent a few days there. So it's pretty cool. Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's back to life, back to reality, real quick.
That's right. Back to work. This quarantine ain't over. This pandemic ain't over. So we're just trying to make it work.
Absolutely, man. So look, man, you haven't had a break since you was little. You started performing. You was what, about 8 years old? Yeah.
I've been in the game since I was 8. I did Immature and then, Sister, which, by the way, I just want to, just shout out all the people, all the fans out there that's showing all the love to Sister. It just, became available on Netflix. So, man, everybody's going crazy with Sister. And it's awesome to see, just how much of an impact that show made or had on everybody, and then the new generation as well,
Right.
So it's real cool, So it's, reliving Roger all over again.
So is it just as exciting for you to be able to see that again? Because you probably haven't revisited any of that stuff in quite a while.
Yeah, like it was a trip just to watch it. Me and my wife have been binge watching it. It's like she's like, "Oh, baby, you're so cute," So it's like it's cool, just to kind of relive the moments. When I see the episodes, it kind of like the memories come back of shooting in the cast and everything. I talked to Tia and Tamara the other day, and we were just kind of going over how exciting it is to relive all the moments. So it's pretty cool.
Gosh, man. So how far was that tucked into your memory before it resurfaced again?
I mean, you never forget. I'm one of those people, like, I have a really great memory. So, like, it's just, you never forget. So you can even like hear a song, or you can like watch something that'll like kind of jog your memory. So that's what it's been doing, like just watching like certain episodes at just certain times, and it kind of helps your mind kind of just go back to the moment, you know, where you relive it. So it's pretty cool.
What's the best memory that you have so far with watching and revisiting it again?
I would say just being on set with the girls, and reliving my childhood, because you know we grew up together. We weren't in school, so like, you know, that was our high school or junior high and all that stuff. You know, going to set every day. So just, you know, and all the faces and everybody that, you know, my boy Wesley, Jonathan, and Flex, and just everybody that was on the show. It's just like, I'm like, man, you know, it's just crazy to see everybody just, you know, so young, and we was all kids, and it's just cool to see everybody that was actually on the show, you know.
Yeah, that is crazy. You know what? And something that you brought up, and this is what I was going to ask you, because you never went to high school.
Yeah.
And you got the new show, Howard High.
Yeah.
And you wrote that show, correct?
Uh-huh.
Where'd you grab the experience from? You never had a chance to go to high school.
Well, I mean, experience is experience, whether you're in school or out of school. You know, we still were kids, you know, me and the boys, immature. We still experience a lot of those things that, you know, and I watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of movies, and I love watching television. So I was able to pull from the experiences that I see, or I was able to pull from that experience as well. But as a writer, you still want to be creative. You know, you can pull from ideas that you have, or things that you might hear, or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still creativity, because it's television. You know, so everything is not real, but it has to just be realistic. You know. So, but you know, everything on television is like enhanced, and it don't really happen like that in real life. But you know,
I know, boy.
Especially with a musical, you don't just break out and start singing in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that would be so dope if school was like that for real, because you know the character that Jake Wood plays. Man, you imagine if you had a teacher like that. You know how much stuff you would retain.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. That thing was insane. Yep. So what gave you the idea to want to do this show in the first place? Yeah.
Well, actually, Chris came up with the show. He came up with the idea. He's always wanted to do a musical. One of our favorite movies is The Wiz. So, you know, we always watch The Wiz and you know, Hairspray. So, like, you know, musicals have always been like a favorite of ours to watch, as far as like, you know, theatrical, whether it be Fame or TV and everything like that. So he's always wanted to do a musical. So he came up with the concept of, you know, it's broken down school that has to, you know, be saved through the music.
Yeah.
And, you know, we put it on paper, and then we just roll with it.
Gosh, what's that process like though? How intense is it for you to even come up with scripts?
It's very difficult as a writer, because, you know, your mind thinks one way, but you have to create a bunch of different characters who all think different.
Right.
So, you know, so writing is a very different process. You know, you get notes and stuff from our staff and our producers and everything like that. You know, it's like those scripts go through so many drafts before they're actually shot. And then once you're shooting, you still find errors and things that you want to change and make better. So the writing process is very difficult, but it's fun. You know, because you get to create. You get to, you know, step outside of yourself and say, okay, well, what would this character do in this situation? I know what I would do, but even my character, Michael Kirsch, I've never been a teacher, you know.
Right.
So for me, it's like, you know, what would a teacher do? How would he act? How so? I'm just watching movies and doing research, and that's what kind of helps, you know. So, but it's fun. The creative process is very fun.
That's crazy. So let me ask you this: How difficult is it for you to write a script and actually visualize what this thing is going to look like? Can you do that?
No, I'm not good at that. So that's the thing. That's the thing that Chris does well. Chris can visualize something, and he can see the whole thing done and finished in his head. Me, I'm like, I don't see it till it's done. You know, that's my. So I can write, and because we write a lot of stuff together, we write all the scripts together. So I'm like, I can create and I can be creative on paper, and, you know, write these stories and come up with ideas. But you know, seeing it finished to me is always like dope because I'm not a person that, you know, gets to see, like, he can see a vision. He can go into an empty room and see it all decorated.
Yeah.
You know, that's the kind of person, that's kind of brainy. That's why he's a
believe
director.
That, Chris has always been like a mastermind. This dude was genius.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think about some of those things from back in the day that he visualized. And I'm like,
yep.
how does this dude think of that?
Yeah, man. I say the same thing. I'm like, man, I could never see that until it's like done. And when it's done, I'm like, oh, okay. You know?
Right. So you guys filming right now or no?
No, nothing is filming right now. We getting ready to do some more episodes of Howard High, and you know, you know, this COVID, you know, the pandemic has just wiped everybody out, and just it's changed all the dynamics of shooting in our industry. Just this is crazy right now. So we're trying to figure out, you know, how to, you know, do it with the COVID testing and all that stuff. It's, you know, but we gonna come with some more episodes. New season is hot. So y'all stay tuned for that.
We're going to have a bubble situation going
right?
on.
You know what I'm saying? Get us a little bubble. Like the NBA bubble.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that shoot like that, but you got to stay in place.
No, yeah, and it's difficult on people's families and everything because you can't just go home and do what you want after you get off work. You got to actually stay quarantined in this one spot. So, you know, it is making the little things more expensive too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
and you get tested every other. I think you got to get tested every other day for coronavirus, and it's crazy. So, you know, but people are finding a way. Filmmakers are finding a way to work around it, and it's great. You know, that's the thing. Beauty about human beings. We progress and we thrive, and in this kind of situation, we always find a way out of it. So, you know, that's what we do.
Have you been tested for COVID at all?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
I ain't never got my test.
Yeah, I had to get tested for the wedding.
Did you?
Yeah, even though we all had on masks, it was important for me to be very safe, and everybody would just be safe, you know, because it was a private wedding and it's very intimate. But you know, yeah, I got to get tested for that.
That's a deterrent within itself for you to stay in the house, ain't it? That thing hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. You said did the test hurt?
Yeah, did it hurt?
Nah, I mean, people were scaring me about it at first. They're like, oh, they dig all up in your brain and they go. I'm like, and I was like, I don't want to get it because I don't want to get like nothing stuck all the way up my nostril. But I mean, I got it. I was like, it's nothing. It's not as bad as people think. It's not as bad for sure.
Okay. Well, you should tell people it's bad so they'll stay in the house and wear a mask.
That's right. It's bad. It's bad. Don't get in the house. That's it.
Man, because folks ain't really taking this thing serious at all, man.
You know, it is very serious. And the thing that I really realize is it's more important to wear a mask for others, you know, out of respect for others, because you could be one of those people that don't get it, or, you know, but you can pass it. So there's a lot of things with this disease that's kind of crazy, you know, and the mask is not necessarily, you know, it is to protect yourself as well, but it's also to protect others from getting sick.
Right.
You know, because the COVID virus hits people different. You know, I can possibly get it and just be, the symptoms can be just like a common cold. I may, you know, get a fever, get cough for a few days, and I'm over it. But it may affect someone else, and it can actually kill someone else. So you just got to be safe and got to be careful and wear your mask. It's for protection for yourself, but also for protection of others. And that's the thing about wearing a mask. And, you know, I still go around and see people without masks, and I'm like, man, it's just crazy how people just don't want to listen. You know,
there's people out here partying, boy. They partying like it ain't nothing going on.
Because it ain't happening to them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's like until it hit home, people think it's fake, but it's not fake. It's a real thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. It definitely affects you different when you see it.
Yeah.
You know, and you see in all the people around us that's perishing.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know who to trust, really, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, you can't tell.
Yep.
But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk more about Howard High. Cause it's such a great concept, man. And anything else that you're working on outside of Howard High?
Well, Footage Films as a studio, we have a lot of things coming up. We have our show that just got picked up from Viacom BET, Sacrifice with Paula Patton. Chris Stokes is also a writing and directing that. We got a few things, you know. We got a few things going on. Of course, Howard High, you know, Key to the Great, you know, he's a part of the new season, and you know, we have a few things that we're doing with other networks and everything like that. We got a few things in the works that we can't like, you know, talk about right now, but you know, like a couple of films, a couple other series. You know, we start trying to like branch out and really do a lot with Footage Film. So, you know, a lot of stuff with Netflix coming up. So. Yep. So we trying to stay busy, man. Just keep the ball rolling, you know.
You do stay busy. I mean, you've been busy for almost 40 years, bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. A couple decades.
Do you sleep at all, man? What's your sleep?
I actually do
bro?
sleep. I do sleep. I love sleep. I think it's important to get you some rest, you know, so you can be, you know, better for the next day. You know, I'm not one of those people that just want to work all night and never go to sleep. I like to sleep.
But look, but when you're putting all of these different characters together, you got to think what such and such gonna say and who gonna say this to the other person. Yeah. You know, when you rest, are you able to rest really, or do you keep hearing that stuff going on in your head?
No, I think I'm one of those people that I feel like it's very important to unplug. You know, because if you don't unplug and you keep your brain going, you can overwork yourself. And that's how people fall out. That's how people have strokes and heart attacks. I don't want to do all that. So, you know, I try to keep my health in check, you know, make sure that I'm balanced, and everything to me is about balance. You can't overwork yourself, and then, you know, so I feel like having that really good balance in life is what makes a person able to be extremely successful. You know, a lot of people don't sleep. A lot of people are workaholics. I am a workaholic. I love to work, but when it's time, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's a time for everything.
So what kind of things do you do to help you unwind?
Just, you know, I meditate. You know, I definitely read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And just my spirituality is what's first, and that keeps me going. You know, and I think that's very, very important. It's very key in my relationship with God, and just, you know, understanding, you know, where that lies, and keeping that first, keeping God first in everything. That's very, very important. And just, you know, I don't read books. I don't really like, you know, sometimes I'll just like sit outside and just, you know, just chill. You know, I think it's important to just chill. Yeah. Or, you know, me and my wife will just go out and just chill, you know what I'm saying? And even before we were married, we like to just go, you know, just kind of hang out in the car, go get something to eat, you know, just do things that's normal, you know, that have nothing to do with work, you know, and I think that's important. Whatever you do, as long as it's the opposite of work, then that's, you know, that's your unwind, that's your unplug. You know what I mean?
Right, absolutely, man. That de-stressor, it is important. That's a valid point. Yeah. You know, just doing some things that are normal. Because sometimes I just like get in the car and go for a drive, and it just makes things.
Yep.
I think we got a couple calls on here. I know we're gonna bring Chris on in a second. A lot of people saying congrats on the marriage.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of love, man. I appreciate it. Definitely. Thank you.
Let me see. Here's one from Billy Red. We waiting on another You Got Served movie.
I don't know, man. You know, we'll see. You never know. You never say never, but we'll see.
You still dancing and everything, though, man. You can do
I can still get my groove on. You know, you don't lose it, but I'm not like I used to. I won't say I.
Some people do, so you can't say you don't lose it, because
exactly.
All right, Katina Monique, are you coming out with a new album anytime soon?
I've been working on some music, you know, so we'll see. We'll see in the near future. We'll see.
Okay, yeah. He chilling right now, though. He chilling right now.
Yeah.
Young Naomi, go home, Roger.
That's all the way back in effect now, right?
That is too funny.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's funny how stuff come back like that. You guys think you would do a reunion at some point? I
would love to. You know, I always talk to the girls about it, you know, and I think it'll be dope, you know. So shout out Netflix if y'all want to do the reunion. We here.
That'd be dope. That's something else, another project for Footage Films, man.
Yeah, man. Who knows? We'll see.
God almighty, boy. You're a busy dude. That's good, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah.
With no break in between. So I know we had 20 minutes with you. So I think we had our time limit. So I don't want to hold you. I know Chris and Chrissy want to come.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
good
man.
to catch up, man. I appreciate you.
Good to catch up with you too, man.
All right, Marques Houston, ladies and gentlemen, Marques Houston.
All right, y'all.
Check
Love
out
y'all.
the cast
Peace.
of Howard High
Yep.
on Urban Flicks. Anything else you want to say? I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, man. Just follow me on my IG, Marques Houston, MarquesHouston. On my Facebook, Twitter, saying everything. You know, I appreciate y'all, all the love. And, you know, just look out for more projects for myself, footage films. You know, we doing it. It's a movement.
Hey, Bo Sampson said congratulations. You remember Bo?
Bo! Tell Bo. Bo, I said, what's up? What up, Bo?
Yeah, that's back in the day, boy. That was good times
back in the day,
boy.
right there.
Yeah, Bo. Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
Brother. Well,
see
good
you later,
to see
man.
you, man. Good to catch up and stay in touch, man. We gonna chop it up some more.
For sure.
All right, Marques.
All right, bro.
All right, so Chrissy.
Hey,
what's up? What's going on, man?
What you?
Hey, Chrissy.
Hey.
What's going on? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Now, first of all, let me tell you that I love your song.
Thank you.
That's a good thing.
I love the song. That thing is so dope. I like it a lot. I like the little TikTok that you did too.
Thank you. Thank you.
That thing was hilarious. So Chris.
Yes, sir.
And I know you was probably watching, but I was just telling Marques, I was trying to refresh his memory of back in the day when I was first starting out in radio in '94 in DC and all the fun that we used to have back in the day.
Oh my God. I used to, man, I'd be on the phone with radio like it was crazy.
Hey, I was telling him this story when you remember this story when you was on the plane one time and you called into the radio from the plane and you said, we about to touch down. You gave the flight number. You said, y'all come on out to Dulles Airport and welcome us to DC.
Yeah.
And it was pandemonium out there.
Man, that's crazy.
Hey, Chris,
well,
you might not
see
see
man.
that.
You know, I don't do too many interviews, but hey, I had to jump on with you today.
I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
You still look young like you did back then, too, man.
Right. That's what everybody keeps telling me. I'm like, wait a minute. They think me and my daughter is brother and sister. I'm like, no, I'm her daddy.
I know, right? And y'all look just alike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Twins.
everybody calls us twins. She's
Twins.
the female Chris, right?
That is so crazy, man.
Chrissy.
Right, exactly. He was going to keep it going. Either way, Chrissy, Chris. There you go. Y'all twins. Chrissy and Chris.
But
So, man,
we're real excited. It's a lot of great stuff going, man. We're really feeling good.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm proud of you, man. I know we haven't talked in probably like 2 decades, but I'm extremely proud of you because I've been watching your climb from the sideline.
Oh man, thank you.
And I always thought
I'm so humbled. I'm so thankful. All the fans and all the people out there. Not only that, I've been able to help so many people as actors. I've hired, I get to hire like last year. This year's crazy, but last year I got to hire hundreds of people. Give them jobs and give them work. A lot of different movies I was able to give parts away to. So I love helping new talent. And doing things for people. Hey, a lot of people don't know me out there. They think that they do, but they really don't. They have no clue.
Boy, you ain't never lied, man. And you're such a genius in your mind because I started thinking back, to some of the things that you used to do. I'm like, why does Chris want to do this? You remember when you said, man, is there a mall around at school out yet? And then we go to the mall with Immature. And all it takes is one person to point them out. And then we went to every record store and you sold the record stores out.
You remember that. That's true. That is exactly what happened.
He was a daggone genius, boy. Wow.
But hey, we hanging in there through the COVID, through everything. We just hang in there. This industry is a very interesting industry, but we like it. And, Chrissy's doing her thing. We got Howard High. But I want everybody out there to know I'm really looking for a lot of talent. I'm always looking for scripts, producers. I like giving people a chance. So a lot of people don't know that about me, but I love giving people chances.
I'm right here, Chris.
That means you got a script. And that means you got, I thought you were saying you got a script for me.
Oh no, I'm looking for one of them acting jobs that you want to pass out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, give me
you
one of them.
Audition for me first, but
That's
then
fine.
once you go through me, no, I'm just kidding.
Why not? So let's talk about the
experience. It comes out
October 16th.
October 16th.
What, the new movie?
No, her new album. Her
new album. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. So I know we're supposed to talk again when the album drops.
Oh, cool.
We already got that all worked out. We're going to schedule
That's
that.
good. I'm happy about that.
Bo Sampson said, "What's up, Chris?"
That is my brother from another mother. Bo Sampson is family.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's up?
Yes, sir. So let's talk about this new project that you got on Urban Flicks TV. And, of course, we can get to everything. But I wanted to talk about Howard High and how this came together.
Howard High is the #1 show on Urban Flicks. If you haven't checked it, go check it out. You can subscribe for free. You get 7 days free. So with them 7 days, you could go order the show on Urban Flicks TV and you can watch it and see if you like it. But it's 3 episodes on there. The first season, we did a mini series. It's #1. It's been #1 since it came out for several weeks now, and it's really blew up for them. So I'm happy. I'm thankful that the fans and the people went out there and watched it.
That's a good show too, man. A musical.
Yeah.
What made you want to do a musical, Chris?
I always wanted to do a musical. After You Got Served, I always would say, like, to my partner who runs Footage Films with me, Marques Houston, I'll be like, let's do a musical. We need to do something with music. And so we just did it. It's a pet project. It's important to me. We got a whole bunch of new hot cast members for the new season, for the final season coming. And people are waiting on it. People love it. It's a clean show. You can watch it with your whole family. It's off the chain.
Yeah, yeah. So I was just talking to Marques a while ago about creating the characters. You know,
what's up, Storm? I seen Storm with the hearts. I was saying what's up because I could tell my cousin just hit me and she put the hearts. I love my cousin Storm. that's my boo.
So look, I was just talking to Marques about how you guys come up with the characters and create the characters. So when do you sleep, Chris? Do you have a problem sleeping? You know, you thinking about all these things that different people are saying to each other?
All the time. My main thing is like, I just be doing my thing. I don't sleep too much because I be working. It's all about the work. I be working and moving and shaking.
Ain't no time to sleep.
Yeah.
Nope.
So,
putting God first is the key for me. Putting him first and giving him the glory for everything is what makes everything work for me. That's what balances us out, both me and Chrissy, so we're able to do our thing. But God comes first. Yeah.
Amen. So
Jehovah
Chrissy,
first, then the
rest. How difficult is it for you to work with your dad on set? Because I know he's hard on you.
Yeah, he's hard on me, and he pushes me, and he be calling me out in front of everybody, and I be like, Dad, pull me to the side. I don't want to get called out in front of everybody. But other than that, I love working with him because he brings the best out of me. Because he knows my potential. So he tries to bring the best. He's like, no, you could have did that way better. I know you. I'm like, oh, gosh. So it was tough, but I loved it. I loved it. But he is hard.
Yeah.
He's hardcore.
You know, I was looking at some of your behind the scenes, and you said you were shy and you didn't want to sing in front of people.
That is true.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she did it. She killed it.
She killed absolutely.
Did you get to watch it?
Thank you.
Yes.
What'd you think about it?
I love it, man. I love it.
Thank you.
You know what it kind of reminds me of, but on a whole nother scale? Fame.
A lot of people say that. It's supposed to be like the Urban Coach Carter meets Fame. People say Glee, but it's more edgier. It's more edgy than a Glee.
Right.
So yeah, but we're excited about it. We're happy.
Yeah, I love it, man. Because I was telling Marques, I said, man, you imagine going to school and having a teacher like Jay Bull plays. How much information you retain like that?
Huh? Sorry, somebody was calling telling us right in the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just saying how good the show is, and if you can imagine, like in real life, if you have a teacher like the one that Jay Boog plays, how much information you would retain.
Yeah, because he plays a real good character.
Cool. He was a real cool.
I'm gonna tell you, Jay Boog is a star.
But that's how he is in real life. He's just a cool dude.
He's a cool dude. He's like one of the realest people I know, and he
basically played himself.
Yeah, he played himself. He's really like the most down to earth, like real dude that you would meet. He's not all about the industry kind of, stuff. It's just like he's like real down to earth. He's family. He killed that role. And I thought it was interesting because we had a lot of different people in it, as far as like we had Ray from B5 from Mindless Behavior. We had Dustin. We have Dustin from B5. We had Marques from Immature, and we had Boog from B2K. So that was like a real big deal. Like that was tight. So Boog is really excited about this season. He's actually doing an album right now too. And,
really?
He's a very talented person. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
His album is one of the hottest albums I've ever heard.
Really? That says a lot. That definitely says a lot. So Chris, you got another movie that you've been working on too.
Yes, I did. It's called Trigger.
Trigger, yeah.
It comes out October 1st on BET Plus.
Wow.
It's an original BET Plus original movie. It's got Jordan Woods as the lead. It's a smoker.
Yeah, I was just looking at the trailer. I saw Flex in there.
Yeah, Flex killed it. Jeremy Meeks killed it. Everyone's gonna love it. They are going to love it.
Yeah, when I saw Jeremy, I said I recognize this dude's face from somewhere.
Yeah,
he was the one that all the ladies was going crazy over that just got out of prison.
Yeah, when I tell you it's such a good movie, it keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's like you're gonna be on the edge of your seat. But it comes out October 1st. We're just that excited. BET's excited about it, and we're gonna go hard.
Yep.
Good Lord, man. You got so many things. How in the world do you stay organized with all of these things happening?
I got like 3 movies coming up. I got some movies coming up with Netflix. I got like all these series now. I got my new show, a couple of series coming out at BET. New series in development. So, we're one of the biggest urban content companies in the country now. And so, like, Tyler Perry, here we come. We right behind him.
I know that's right, boy.
So we're excited.
Yeah. So did you have anything to do with Chrissy's album?
Yes, I executive produced her album.
It's my Dadager.
Yep. I mean, shoot, you got it all in house.
She did a visual album. She did 8 videos. So she has 8 videos. When her album drops on October 16th, it has 8 videos. Actually, the pre-order of her album goes up September, I think, 13th. And when it goes up, it's going to open up 2 new songs and 2 new videos. But when it comes out, she did a visual album. So it's tight.
Wow, man.
So her album is real. Her album is bomb. People really like it.
Thank you.
And the single's doing good at radio. So we're excited because it's doing good at radio.
Yeah. So, I mean, what better father could you have to be in the industry that you in?
Man, I was like, where
this industry's so crazy. I be like right here with Chrissy. I'm like,
wherever you
this
going?
Crazy industry.
I'm like, Dad, wherever you going, I'm going too, because it's working. So
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it going, most definitely. So look, I want to take a few questions out of here from those who are hanging with us tonight. Let me see.
Yeah.
Here's one from Trail Star. Do you ever write some new music? I don't know whether this was for Marques or for.
I'm not sure. How do I balance?
That's another one.
Let me see.
He's gonna answer. He's about to.
You ask me and I'll answer.
Okay. I don't know. We'll see what comes up in the comments here, but we'll keep. When is your album again, Chrissy? While we wait for some things to pop up.
October 16th.
October 16th. She know the day, and it goes for pre-order on September 13th.
Don't forget about it.
Hey,
don't forget about it.
Hey.
And if you ain't got the single, go to iTunes and get it. Relax.
What's the name of it?
Huh?
What's the name of the album?
Oh, Taken.
Taken. Okay.
Cause you know I'm taken.
Yeah. Chrissy. Nay says, Chrissy, how's the baby?
He's good. He's upstairs sleeping right now as we speak. Because at first I was like, how am I going to do this interview? But then I was like, good thing he went to
She's
sleep.
a really good mom.
How old is the baby?
He's 10 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So his sleep pattern kind of like all over the place right now.
Oh, my gosh. Crawling all over the place, walking around, doing a whole lot.
So Chris
He just learned how to walk, so now he's getting into stuff.
Is there any other questions?
Well, he'll be singing in no time.
He's already singing.
Chris will have him doing something.
No. He be singing away.
Right, he'll be dancing in high school in no time, man.
Somebody just asked the question, can you make an immature movie? People ask me all the time, will I do a documentary? I'm not sure on immature. You know, I've discovered so many people. So a lot of people ask me, are you going to do a documentary? Because, you know, there's a lot of, you know, false things out there or different things like that. So people will be like, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to do a documentary? I'm not sure, because if I do a documentary, what a lot of people don't understand is everyone has to be in it. I had stuff to do with Brandy. I discovered Brandy Norwood. I discovered Janae Aiko. I discovered 7th Streeter. I discovered all of B2K, Marion, Marques Houston, on and on of all of these people I've discovered, and I've been behind their careers. People like, bless her heart, you know, Brittany Murphy. I can go on and on about all of these different people that I've, you know, have brought to this industry that are like in the industry now. You know, I gave Kim Kardashian her first big deal. So like I've done a lot of different things. So with me, it's just kind of like what I do. So if I do a documentary, I got to put a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 5 days.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody said, when are you getting married?
Man,
that's a good question.
Series,
when am I getting married? Well, who out there want to get married? I'm not married, but I had a girlfriend here and there, but I'm trying to see who that person is. I don't know yet, but hopefully one day I will get married. You know, right now, like I'll be taking care of everybody. You know, I take care of my moms. I take care of everybody. So I'm saying eventually I hope I do get married.
Get somebody to take care of you, huh?
Basically, yeah.
Somebody started rewriting the book. This is my last one.
Yes, I have written a book. I'm not sure if I want to put the book out yet. We went up and down about it. But I did write a book, but I have not put the book out yet. People wanted to, but my book was more about the music industry, what it's about, how to get in the music industry, how to become a director, how to become a music producer, how to write songs, the secret to writing scripts. Mine was more of a book on giving you the knowledge of doing this industry if you feel you want to do it, and the ups and downs that come along with it.
Yeah.
That's how my book is. It's, you know, that's so right now we're trying to, a big book company did pick it up, and we're just trying to decide, because I want to make sure, all my books and all the stuff I do put out is right. Mm-hmm. And it's good for where my career stands.
Yeah. You know what? And speaking of which, Chris, how did you start doing all the things that you are into? Where did that start for you?
High school.
In high school.
What group did you have?
I had New Edition. No, the Jets come to my school. I was I made head of the student council at my school because I got the Jets. Whoever turned in the most toys got the Jets in their school. So I ran around to all the classrooms. We won, and the Jets came and did a concert in the middle of our football field. And I became part of the student council.
Good Lord, man. So you
with Chandrella Avery, the actress who was on One-on-One, and she's been in a lot of my movies. She went to the same school with me, losing.
Oh, okay. So you had that hustle mentality early. It never left you.
Yeah. I'll be working.
Yeah, you be working and have been doing it consistently, man. Congratulations on everything.
No problem.
Yeah. So let's talk more about Howard High and the other things that you got going on that we can look forward to.
Okay.
Outside of Howard High, any other movies that we can look forward to?
Yeah, I got several movies coming. Huge movies with big actors. I can't talk about them too much, but I got some stuff coming up. I can tell you, we got hot stuff on the way. Triggered is the next thing. I have a movie coming out right behind Triggered, theatrically, and that's going to be on demand, called Always and Forever, which you could see it if you go to footage-films.com. You can see all of our stuff coming up. The movie Always and Forever is really good. It stars Clifton Powell. Clifton. No.
Wait,
not Clifton Powell.
Wait, why am I getting
it stars Loretta Devine, Lauren London, Deborah Yates, I think is her last name.
Mm-hmm.
It has, who else in it? It has
Wood Harris.
Wood Harris.
Yeah.
It has Robbie Jones.
Robbie
Jones, who was in a lot of the Tyler Perry movies. It's a real big cast. It's a thriller, and it's hot, and it's about to come out.
Our production designed it too.
Yeah, Chrissy production designed that.
Our production designed Triggered also.
Yeah, actually,
wow.
They were supposed to. They were going to put that out really, really wide. It was a big release. And because of COVID, they've decided to do it like on demand, less theaters doing on demand release. But it's a big movie. It has a lot of great people in it. And early next year, it's going to be on BET too, after it comes out everywhere else.
Good gracious, boy.
Yeah, and it's a good movie. The trailer, you can see it on our website.
That's nice.
It's my favorite one so far.
It's her favorite out of all my movies.
So look, Chrissy, and set designer, what goes into set designer for you?
Okay, so basically, we go to a location. My dad would be like, I want it to have this vibe, and I have to make sure I make it have that vibe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So say for like an empty room, and he's like, this needs to look like a kitchen in a living room. It's my responsibility to make it
look like it needs to look for the shoot.
Make it look like it's a kitchen in a living room.
Hey, Chris, how you look at something and just know what it's supposed to look like? That's crazy. That's a crazy skill.
Yeah, Chrissy's real good, and I just understand the camera. A lot of my movies are out there, and which I hope people like them. And I hope some of these people come and work with us and, submit their resumes and their pictures so that they can get some acting jobs or whatever their dream is in this business.
Well, I'm coming at you.
Somebody said about doing a versus with B2K and Immature. It's in discussion, but we're thinking about maybe doing Marques Houston and Trey Songz versus.
Ooh.
It's in discussion, but I don't know what they're gonna do yet. But it's in discussion for Trey Songz and Marques Houston to do a versus.
Wow, that'd be crazy. I saw something go up the screen that somebody said it's Smooth Your Sister. I remember that.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
And her auntie.
Right. We did a couple of street jams back in the day with Smooth.
Yeah, my sister, she produces most of my movies. She's incredible. Her business game is on 100. She's an incredible businesswoman.
Gosh, man, it's a family affair. You don't need to go outside. You got it all in-house.
Yeah, Juanita's off the chain, my sister. She's like, I wouldn't know how to do it without her.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Juanita, a.k.a. Smooth. Let's see what else we got here. I'm just
my brother's on here. LT Hutton. Yeah.
What's up, LT?
LT Hutton, boy, the best producer there is. Producer,
Need
filmmaker.
Step show dance movie, Chris. Everybody's talking about that, man. Another step show dance type movie.
I have one I just wrote. Paramount's looking at it. It's hot, and it's got a lot of the cast from You Got Served. It's kind of like a You Got Served 2 world. I'm seeing now what they're going to do, but we're talking about it at Paramount. And I think it's going to happen because everybody wants to see it, and I think we're going to make it happen.
Yeah, I saw a lot of that come up. You know, when Marques was on, everybody kept saying it. You got to do another You Got Served movie. Everybody loved that. Man.
This one we're about to do, we finished the script, we turned it in, we waiting for Paramount now to see what they're going to do.
Nice. So I see a lot of folks asking, you say you're looking for new talent. How do they apply or how do they submit?
They could get new talent from very easily by going to officialchrisstokes.com. There's a talent section in there where you can put your resume and your information and say what it is you do. Or if you want to become, I've hired hundreds from my website.
Nice.
Yeah, so.
As soon as we finish talking, put my stuff on there.
You crazy.
I'm serious, though. I'm serious.
Wait, one guy, what is his name again? Alberto. He DM'd my dad.
Alberto.
He was like, I want to.
Actually, it's true. That's crazy. Alberto, the actor, he's doing that good. He DM'd me, and he was like, I want to be an actor. I live in Atlanta. I was like, well, I got some movies coming up. He was like, I want to move to California. I was like, when you get out here, call me. He called me when he got here. He's in the movie right now called Swag Inc. on BET Plus. It just premiered this week on BET Plus. Yep. It's an original. And he ended up getting a series after that. But if you guys go and watch him, his name is Alberto. He plays in Swag Inc., which is on BET Plus right now. And it's so funny.
And he plays in Trigger too.
Yeah, and he's in Trigger, the new movie I have coming out on the 1st.
And it all started with Instagram DM.
Yeah, it did. It sure did.
And he ended up getting a series and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Was that his first gig?
Ever. Yeah. He hit me and said, I want to be an actor. And I was like, okay, when you get out here, call me. We'll bring you in for casting. We brought him in. He got hired. He did one movie for me. Then he did Trigger, which is my newest movie coming out, and before that, he got a series on Amazon. He's that busy.
He got a series after he did Swag Inc. So that was
wow. Yeah. So what did you see in him, Chris, that made you want to work with him?
I thought he had a good look, and I felt like he would he had chops. When he went on tape for the casting people, they loved him. I just felt like he would be an actor that people would work.
So you had it. You got that.
And I did the same thing with Carucci. I gave her first feature film, 2 of them, and then she went on to do Claws. But I've known Carucci since she was like 10.
Carucci's so
10 or 11. She's like one of my favorite people. So
can you tell that early that people are going to be stars? Because you got a pretty consistent track record with that, man.
Yeah, I've discovered a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is it that makes them kind of stand out? Is it something that you see that you like, this person is going to be a star even into their adulthood?
Yeah, I just feel like they could be a star. I'll just be like, I feel like they have it in them. I'll read them. If they're good, it won't matter if they're famous or not. I'll be like, I need to give them a break. Like Erica Mena. She did all of her TV stuff, but no one would hire her as an actress. And she read for me, and I'm like, you're that bomb of an actress. So I brought her in. She's the star of Swag Inc., the one that's on BET Plus right now. She starred in it, Erica Mena. That was her first movie and her first time acting. And she killed it. And she ended up doing my new series that's coming out with Paula Patton on BET. She's one of the leads in it.
I don't know how you keep track of all this stuff in your mind, man.
Man, I thought Erica Mena was a star.
Me. I got a headache.
I thought she was a star, period.
I'm literally going cross-eyed.
I'm telling you, he just running stuff down. Yeah, that's my new series. That's my new movie that's coming out on blah, blah, blah. Ain't no way in the world I can keep up with all that stuff, man. It's crazy.
Well, I'm excited, man.
You should be.
Well, I'm glad I got to talk to you. If there's any other questions, because I have to roll. If there's any other questions that anyone has, they can ask me. Or Chrissy.
Somebody wanted to know, did you discover Paula?
Paula Patton? Who?
Yeah.
Did you discover Paula?
No, I didn't discover Paula Patton. I wish I would have, but no, I didn't. But she is the star of my new TV series.
All right, here's one for Chrissy real quick. Chrissy, we want to We're going to need you to do a hair video, Miss Ma'am. A hair
YouTube channel
video.
coming soon, baby. YouTube channel coming soon. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Well, thanks, Chris, man. I appreciate you. It's good to catch up. And Chrissy,
oh, man, yeah, this was that cool. You know, like I said, I don't do too many interviews, but with you, I wanted to do it because you know, it's some history there, and I'm happy that we got to do this. It was nice, and I'm happy I got to do this for you, you know, answer any questions that somebody may have and stuff like that. I don't do this much, but I wanted to do it today with Chrissy, with you, so.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It's great to see you too, man, and continued success and all the things that you're doing. And Chrissy, same thing to you, a.k.a.
Thank you for having us.
And it's always about giving back. So I'm there for whoever needs it. Whoever's working, I'm here.
So give them the website one more time before we wrap.
OfficialChrissStokes.com, and they can put resume, pictures, like a lot, like literally we get thousands and thousands and thousands. So sometimes people don't get chosen, but a lot have. Like, you know, 100, 200 here. Like people we hire them off of there all the time. But sometimes you're not hired.
Yeah, it's like a lottery.
Because it just goes that way, you know?
So you got what I'm gonna be in. What you got for me?
You know what? I might have something for you in this movie I'm doing called Hidden. Just because you said that. Well, at least I'll have you read for it.
Okay.
It's a movie I'm doing called Hidden. It's a thriller that I'm doing. Early middle of next year.
Okay. Let me know. Stay in touch, man.
Okay. Well, it's good to talk to you, man, and it was nice. Anything else for you?
Likewise.
Nope. Follow me on Instagram. I am Chrissy97.
There it is. And Chris Stokes, 1969 for mine. I'm on here now. I'm on my live, so.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So,
all
Chrissy,
right.
I'll see you in October when the album drops. We're going to talk
about
the album.
Get ready because the album is smoking.
Yeah. This thing is fire. So make sure you pre-order Chrissy's album on September 13th, and the album is out October 16th. And don't forget to go on Urban Flicks and check out the new show.
And you can get a free subscription. You don't have to pay. Everybody that's on right now can go right to their phone, get it, and watch how it hops.
That's what it is. All right.
All right.
Good to see y'all, family. Take care of yourselves.
Bye. Thank you for having us.